Howdy there, it's me, the new non-manic Mark, coming to you from the bunker system located underneath the Arkveld, found somewhere in the jungles of the Midwest. That's right, today I'm coming to you with what? Really don't know. I don't have any thoughts in my head as I sit down, which is what happens most of the... Anyway, go on. I'm only on 1.5 of these. I mean, it seems like more, but it's not. It's because I'm tired. And on top of being tired, I'm having this Moerlein T-Bird. It's a very lovely can, but it's kind of bitter. So I'm going to forward this video link to my friend Mark to let him know that the beer, well, icy cold goes down pretty good. It does leave a bitter aftertaste, like the bitter. So I appreciate that. I appreciate the introduction. But it ain't Bud Light Lime, that's right. That's right, it ain't Bud Light Lime. I just have 4 records here. It's pathetic. That's right. How am I going to overload the house with stuff when I only have 4 records? Well, let me tell you. I got some fish. That's right. If you haven't seen the fish, I'll just be putting one up now and then, sticking one up on the screen. I'll let you look at it. Fish. I probably put up the big fish. Just start with the big fish. That sucker's 6 feet long. And you always hear me say I have no room for anything, but yet I found a corner to stick that damn 6-foot fish in. I have no idea what it is, but it's got a huge mouth. You walk into the room, it's like, you think it's going to suck everything right into it, like a black fish hole or something. If there's a lot of cuts in this video, it's because I'm trying to think of something to say. I have been working on this, and I have been doing other things. I'm going to have to put the gym off, going to the gym. Still managed to squeeze in a couple of yogas this week. But the thing I noticed at the gym, I'm working on my pet peeves now that I've been going enough. You know, certain things are bothering me. Why? Because that's what happens. At this stage of my life, I know it's best to remain ignorant of almost everything, because ignorance, in fact, is bliss. And ignorant people are much happier, so I'm trying really hard to remain ignorant. So I just go to the gym. I don't try to talk to anybody. I don't try to figure anything out. I just kind of float around. I do what I do, and then I go home, not trying to be, part of the gym scene, right? I like to remain ignorant of the gym scene, but some things do kind of filter into my little universe, that swirling bubble that is my universe that surrounds me. And one of the things that bothers me, that pierces the swirling bubble of the universe that surrounds me, are what I call treadmill clompers. These are people that get on the treadmill and clomp. Okay. It's just bad on your knees, it's bad on your joints to run clompy like. But some people, there's this one guy, he gets on and he turns the machine up pretty fast and he holds on, so, and he can't really keep up with the machine, so he's like clomping, clomp, 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 clomp. It's just annoying when you're trying to stay inside your bubble and not allow any outside influences to affect you. Clompers. And some people get on and they just run really, really fast, clompy-like, for short periods of time and leave. And rather than just like a slower, smooth, non-clompy pace. The other thing I noticed today that really, really annoyed me, and I don't think they noticed anyway. It's in the steam room. Just come out and say it's in the steam room. People that want to talk to each other in the steam room, you can't do it because there's this echo. So to defeat the echo, people start talking louder, and pretty soon just 2 people talking in the steam room, and you just want to scream. So I'm sitting there with my head on my, not trying to be obvious that I'm plugging my ears with my fingers, but I'm plugging my ears with my fingers, hoping that the steam will come on and envelop me, shroud me. I'll be sitting in a shroud of steam and they won't see me holding my fingers as they talk about what the hell. The guy came in this is the thing. This guy came in, he's wearing tennis shoes and socks. I've never seen anybody come into the steam room wearing tennis shoes and socks. He's wearing shorts too. Thankfully he was wearing shorts. So he comes in, tennis shoes and socks, and he sits down. I'm at one end, he's at the other. Really too far away to strike up a conversation, although I think if he had had another 30 seconds, he probably would have. But somebody walked in and sat in the middle. That satisfied him. He started launching into all this stuff about being retired, and my week consists of 6 Saturdays and 1 Sunday. I'm retired. So when he was talking to the guy about basketball, and then he got comfortable with it, and he started talking about Dickie Beale. Now, surprisingly enough, I actually know who Dickie Beale is, who's a basketball player, I think, for UK. A long time ago, I actually did a drawing of the guy, if you can believe that. That's right. So it's like, oh, Dickie Beale. But then he starts, like, saying, fuck, over and over, like, this fucking shot, this and that. Like, he felt comfortable enough now with us to start using the F word. Okay, so then some young kids came in, and the guy came in and he had like a UK tattoo on his leg. He's about my age, probably not quite that old. Very nice gentleman. He likes basketball, so he starts talking. They're all talking to the young kids about basketball, and I'm thinking, wow. Speaking of wrong, I'm going to hold up the only 4 records that I got this week. The Gospel Sounds Trio, most of them have interesting photographs on the cover, and I just buy them basically because of the photographs. Because do I know what I'm going to get when I buy one of these? No, I don't. This one's out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'm assuming it's not going to be any good, but it sure has a great cover on it. Photograph, standing by the river, the Gospel Sounds Trio. I know. See, I hold these up so many of these, I don't even notice it anymore, that there's 5 people on the cover. And people are like, what the hell's going on? It's a trio. Now there's 5 people on the cover, but it happens so often with gospel albums, I don't even notice the math issues with the cover anymore. This is a trio, but they don't actually say that on the cover. But I like the photograph, and this looks like it might have some possibilities. A limited number of people singing gospel, with the bass fiddle and a guitar, that kind of shouts out that there could be something going on there that will be interesting. Okay, on to the next record. It is our family album, and this might be horrible because there'll be too many people singing. Unlike the other album, there are only 3 people singing, which means there's a chance, at least possibly, there'll be a solo. Group harmonies, don't care for them. It's too easy to. It's not. There's no personality and flamboyancy in group harmonies. Anyway, just show the photograph. It's a black and white photograph. The kid on the over here. See, it's backwards in there. Hey, Mark, how you doing? I'm fine, thank you. I can see myself. I look in the camera, and there I am. He's got a bass guitar. He's playing the bass. Isn't that a Beatles bass, like the same model? I don't know. Anyway, there you go. And last but not least, I showed them all. There's only 4 of them. This is a really great photograph. It's the giant wall. I know why they did it. We'll show the wall with Jesus. Okay, it's a gospel album, but it means that the guys are super small, so it's an awkward photograph, awkwardly designed photograph. And you're probably not going to be able to see it, but it's almost like this is a joke. And when I scan it, I think maybe I'll scan I don't know. This is the chosen ones. Chosen for what? I'm not exactly sure. But maybe I'll just blow it up and show it to you, because maybe even just the whole album on the video screen, you won't be able to see it, but the expression on this guy's face right here is incredible. It's incredible, and it's the same on the back, although that photograph's really horrible. It's a blurry, it looks like it's just a horrible photograph. I was going to say it was color and they just printed it in black and white, but it's horrible. So I'll show you that guy's expression. It's almost like a comedy album. Really, a photo from a comedy album, but it's not. Now, Is there anything else? Oh, hopefully I just stopped and showed some fish. I almost forgot that I was going to just stop and show some fish. I was just like blab and not say anything important. Well, the fish were up so that you could see fish. And there's 2 sailfish on the way. I've got 2 sailfish on the way. They were saved from the dumpster. They were headed to the dumpster, and people were like, ah, how could that be? Who would throw those out? Well, I'm not going to go into it, but there's a good reason why they were headed to the dumpster. And it's not that the people that had them didn't try to find homes for them, and maybe none of them will be thrown in the dumpster. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm just saying there's a good reason for this stuff to work out the way it's working out. Well, just explain it. No, I won't. You can't make me. I'm not going to explain it. I really like this tree over here. You can't even see it. I wonder why the lights didn't come on. Oh no, is that turned off? What the hell? It doesn't work? Oh, did I unplug it? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there I am. There's half of me. See, now the video is really starting to work now because I'm only half there. Pretty much that visually is exactly explains my mood right there. There's only half of me involved. I'm just so tired. I work so hard. I have to tell you what I did. That's right. Explain why you're tired. Well, I spent 2.5 days this last week, 2.5 days in a 3-foot tall crawl space. So sometimes it was wide enough, and sometimes it was about this wide, and I spent 3 days with a 2.5-pound hammer and a chisel, chiseling out concrete anchors out of steel framing, concrete anchors that were holding steel frame to a floor for this giant prop we're moving, because it has to come off the floor. That was great. First day it was kind of dark because really there wasn't any light down there, and then I brought my own light, so it was lighter, but it was uncomfortable. Even though the floor was carpeted, I got like burns on my elbow, and my ass hurt, and my shoulder hurt because 2.5 pounds like this all day long. Bang, 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 bang. It was great. I enjoyed it. Here, I like this. Can you see this? No. Which one is? Oh, I got 2 of them. You're just looking at this one here. See, again, it's backwards. Now, I think I've really gone on long enough so that I can just fill up the allotted time here on YouTube. And come up with a good ending. I don't have a good ending. You're just going to stop it. You always just cut it somewhere along the line, don't you? It is a nice label. He won't watch the whole thing. I should put his thing, the beer review. It's a local beer. It's brewed in Cincinnati. It's the unlimited release can series, the Moorline T-Bird Hop Harvest Ale. How much alcohol is in it? Holy crap, I only had 2 of them. I just don't drink anymore. I don't drink hardly at all, except right now, of course. Not at all. And after 2 of whatever. Oh, I bought this Henry ginger ale with its 4.2. That's good. You should just call it quits now. Why is that tree light not on? It was working. I liked it. It was sparkly. Oh my God, I'm so tired. I gotta go and process this damn video. Oh my God, just keep torturing me, Jesus. Good Lord. The whole photograph is just insane. I love their white shoes. All right.